Welcome to Calvinsgotgame. I'm Calvin, of course.
I'm Lewis.
Of course. And today we are continuing on with our viewers, games that start with a certain letter of the alphabet. And today we're on E and F. Mm-hmm. We're kind of combining y'all's because, we don't spend as much time on y'all's as we do ours. But we do appreciate your comments and we thank you for that. But before we get started, let's get that words of inspiration. We got Proverbs chapter 16, verse 20. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good. And whoso trusteth in the Lord, happy is he. So handle your situations out there wisely, folks. Don't get angry and frustrated and go get too out there. Handle them wisely. Make good decisions. All right, so we are going to talk about the games you, as viewers, think are good games for E and F. And while we're thinking about that, guys, hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and hit the bell for notification. Thank you for doing that. I saw you click the button. Thanks. All right, our E games. Lewis is going, man, are you smoking today? Yes. I am smoking today. Mr. Pibb, 0. Our E-games that you guys talked about is Explorers of the North Sea. Yet another Garfield game in a trilogy of games. I think there's Explorers of the North Sea, Raiders of the North Sea,
yes,
and Shipwrights of the North Sea.
Shipwrights, yes.
I actually have Shipwrights, but I want the other two and haven't got them yet. So, guys, Explorers of the North Sea, I haven't played it. I want to, but I haven't found anybody that has it yet, and I want to play it badly.
I haven't played it. I've seen the gameplay of all three, and I like the flow from one storyline with the other. And I say storyline, they don't have a storyline, it's just how the gameplay goes from one to another one. It just flows. Like, and I went blank. Architects.
Architects, yeah.
Yeah, it's game.
They flow, yeah. In Architects, you're building it, then you're protecting it, and then you're, or maybe I don't know.
It's
somebody's coming to visit. I don't know.
I
don't understand their processing, but anyway, great. I like them. All right, so the next E game is called Estates. Know nothing about it. Hopefully you can look at the box art here on the video and say, ooh, that's for me, or ooh, it's not, because I don't have much to say about it.
It sounds familiar. But, folks, I'm a visual person. I need to
see it.
Yeah, if I see the box, I can tell you yes.
Hey, guys, I caught Lewis off guard. He didn't know we were doing this today. So he's off guard on these videos. So he's hearing your comments for the first time as well.
Yes.
So the next game that you guys said was Extra Extra. And I actually own a copy of this game, but I have to say it's on my shelf of shame. I haven't played it yet. But it's all about you running in a
newspaper. Yeah.
Extra Extra. And I bought 5 copies of this game. And I gave them out to people and traded some off. And I kept a copy for myself. And it's still on my shelf of shame. So
I want to play that.
I do too. And I'm hoping the person that mentioned this in our comments might one day teach me how to play it.
Because I've heard about it, I've seen the gameplay, and I find it interesting.
Now, it's not fit to print. It's extra, extra.
Extra, yes. There is the difference of that.
Yeah, you know how they used to say, extra, extra, read all about it? Well, this is extra, extra. All right. That was our E games. Wasn't a lot. You guys didn't have a lot of games that you thought were interesting for E. I find that kind of weird, but hey, you didn't have a bunch, so I ain't telling you about them. Let's go to F games. Now, there's quite a few of these. The first one agrees with me, of course. Flashpoint Fire Rescue.
Nice.
What can I say? It's the fireman's game. I'm not a fireman. I'm not built to be a fireman, but it is a great game. If you ever want to play a game saving people from burning buildings, rushing in and saving them, hopefully they're not just junk, and you're actually finding people, and you pull them out. Great game.
I haven't got a chance to play it. I want to play it. I've seen the gameplay of it.
Lewis, we're going to play it one day. I'm going to Fill your hope of playing Flash Boy Fire Rescue.
Because I played another game that you had to keep fire down in the...
Hot Shots.
Yeah, that one.
Hot Shots. They're actually making a new one. It's on Kickstarter or GameFound, something. They're making a new copy of it, new version. All right, so then they came up... excuse me, guys. The next one is FinSpan. Who likes FinSpan?
It actually made it on my list.
Lewis is a big fan of FinSpan. He brought it. We got to play it on the channel. So if you guys want to see how to play FinSpan, go check our video out on it. And I'm always happy that we get to say that.
Yes.
FinSpan, I enjoyed it too. Wasn't a Wingspan fan. Wasn't a Wormspan fan. What's the other one? I guess FinSpan.
Yeah, FinSpan.
So FinSpan, that they hit me with that one.
I kind of figured that.
They didn't hit me with the birds. They didn't hit me with the dragons. You get me some fish, I'm in. I like to eat fish. I like to fish for fish. I like to fry fish. I like fish. I like aquariums.
Yeah. And folks, if you haven't seen videos about it, see it.
Not anybody's videos.
Yeah.
Our videos.
Our videos. But there is, and I mentioned, there is a surprise. If you have the copy and haven't noticed it, flip it over. Flip the board games over. You're going to see a surprise. If you haven't figured it out yet.
boards.
Yeah, the player boards. Correction. Yeah, the player boards.
All right, so the next one they mentioned for F is Flux, and it was mentioned twice. So people like Flux.
Which version?
One of them said the original version, and the other one didn't say.
Okay.
I mean, there's multiple versions of Flux out there. There's something for everybody. But they did say not the board game. They hadn't played the board game. Oh. So the card game is what they were talking about.
Yeah.
I like Flux a lot. I play it quite often. I find it amusing. It's a simple card game. And it's one deck of cards, simple rules.
Yeah.
Draw a card, play a card, until the rules change.
Yes.
And the goals are always changing. But if you like that kind of the game's in flux and you're like, oh man, I'm going to win. No, you don't because somebody changed the goal. Game's a lot of fun.
And for the board game Flux, if you think Flux is kind of take that, which it is, a little bit, but you don't like take that, don't get the board game. Because the board game, it is take that. Which I'm going to be getting it, and when I get it, you and I can play it.
Okay. The next one is Fendo. 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 Never heard of it. I don't even know what it's about. Hopefully the box art will give you some idea what it's about.
I need the box art to tell me if I played or not.
Sorry, man. We're not seeing it yet. It doesn't get put up till production. All right. So now we have the next one is Flamme Rouge. It's mentioned twice. It's a bicycle racing game. I think it's a Paris or a French bicycle racing game. Haven't played it. Heard a lot of good things about it. Hadn't played it, so I can't say much about it. But it was mentioned twice, so it must be a good game.
It takes a little bit of the race de la Tour or Tour de France. Yeah, Tour de France. It takes a little bit from that. Okay. It is a racing, folks. If you haven't figured it out yet, I like racing games. But yes, the mechanics got to be good for the racing games. On there, anything that you have to race down someone or beat somebody in the race, I'm in for those on there. And if you haven't seen our videos with H, you will see a racing game on there.
All right. The next one is Floriferous. It's a flower game, and if you would like to see a playthrough of it, go check out Nonstop Gaming. They have one up, and it just came up a couple days ago. Go check it out at Nonstop Gaming. I think you'll definitely learn how to play it, and it's a card game. I'm not sure how it plays, but I know it's about flowers and collecting flowers. So if you like that kind of thing, go check it out.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I almost want to say I owned it at one time, but Lord help me. All right, the next game is another one of those OG games. It's called For Sale.
Oh.
And I like For Sale. I didn't think I would because I'm not a big fan of bidding games. But in this one, you're bidding, and then you're selling later on. It is such a fun game, and you're hoping to get the most amount of money. I like the game a lot.
Yeah, it's one of those games that you can use to introduce folks in the board game. Kevin, because like you said, it's an OG game, and it shows introduce mechanics that later on that we'll find in other board games.
There's very few board games I like that have the bidding mechanic in it. Raw is one of them, but For Sale's another one. But that I can't think of any more that just really sparked my interest in bidding. So not a big fan of bidding games. I'm terrible at bidding and betting. So there you go. The next one is Forbidden Desert. Who doesn't like Forbidden Desert? Yeah, I think it was on Lewis's list.
No, mine was Forbidden Island.
Oh, Forbidden Island.
Yes.
Well, I like Forbidden Desert as well. So I like it too. Guys, that was a good pick. Forbidden Desert, you can't go wrong. It's a great cooperative game. And if you like cooperative games, this one will be for you.
Actually, all the Forbidden ones are good.
Oh, they are. But I think this is the easiest one.
Yeah, the Desert is easy.
Or is the island one's more easy? The desert one has all the tiles you're stacking up. The desert getting deeper or buried with the tiles.
Oh, yeah, that's
sand.
right. Yeah. The island
was the first
one.
Yeah.
Yes. But I think it's still difficult because the parts of the island disappear.
But I think it's easier with rule sets than the desert. Anyway, guys, pick one, play it. I think you'll like them.
Yes.
I'm whispering like some crazy person. All right, so the Fox Experiment is our next one.
I've seen it.
Well, I actually played it at Three Sons with Christine, and it was okay.
It's okay?
It was okay to me. But if this is a game that you like and is on your best for F, more power to you. But for me, it was just okay.
I've seen it. I've seen it. I've read the description of it, and so some of the gameplay didn't interest me though. It did not interest me. Nothing wrong with it. I like the artwork.
That's a cute game.
Yeah.
And you have these little fox. Yeah, it's okay. I like the Fox Experience. You're trying to. I don't remember a lot about it because, like I said, it just didn't
Capture you.
It wasn't a wow game for me.
Yeah.
So, but it's a good game. I'm not gonna knock it. Next is Framework. I know nothing about this game.
Framework. That sounds familiar.
Guys, we didn't do very good research, so maybe next time, but not now.
Framework.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I think it's...
Here's the deal. After we do post-production and Lewis watches the video, he's going to go, oh, yeah, I remember that game.
I'm going to do that. Because that sounds like an art game.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It does.
And then next is Free Cell. Free Cell's a card game.
Yeah.
You play with a deck of cards. I think you can maybe play it on your phone. I don't know.
It has become available on one of the forms of the phones, but I don't know which one.
It kind of looked like, to me, now I don't know, it kind of looked like Solitaire. But I don't know.
A little bit of it.
I mean, it's using a regular deck of cards, and I've grown up since then, and I don't play a lot of card games. Like, no, I'm just kidding. I do still play card games. I play Canasta, and I play other card games. So I do play those. Now, the last game for F is one I truly want to play, and I think this is an excellent pick for F games. And if I own this game and have played it, it'd probably be in mine. It's called Freedom, the Underground Railroad. And this is about helping the slaves back in the day of getting them to the Freedom Underground Railroad and getting them out. This is a game of history that I would like to play. I think it has a great, I don't want to say theme because slavery was horrible, but the getting the people to safety and rescuing the people is a theme that I enjoy.
Knowing my wife don't look at all these videos, she mostly looks through the top 10 videos. Actually, Freedom is one game that I've tried to order, and I think it's finally coming in, and it's a game that I know my wife's going to like. Because I've seen the gameplay, I've never played it, but I've seen the gameplay. I know that's something that my wife would enjoy. So,
well, if you get it, I want to play it. I want to play Freedom, the Underground Railroad. I think it's a game that I would enjoy most definitely.
Yes.
So I think that's a wonderful pick for F. And if, like I said, if I would have ever played it or owned it, it would probably be in my best games for F. Guys, that's your best games for E and F. And if you would like to comment on the other videos, let us know what your games are for. What your favorite games are for those letters that we're doing in the alphabet. We'd love to hear it, and we'll continue putting these videos out of what you guys tell us are your favorite games. So, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notification, hit that thumbs up, and as I always say, get a board game to the table, spend time, dear Heavenly Father, with your friends and family, and thanks for watching Calvin's Guide Game.